Hello TEQ crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will share the technical analysis of Polygon coin. As you can see, our previous videos have drawn a descending trend line in this area. However, the descending trend line is yet to be decisively broken to the upside. Why will it break? If we explain that, as you can see, we have an ascending trend line here as well. We have drawn the ascending trend line for you on the 4-hour time frame. In fact, if we zoom in on our 4-hour time frame, you can see that this area has been tested approximately 5 times and has not been broken. If we count the advances in between, it has been tested 5 times and has not been broken, indicating that this is a strong support zone that is not easily breached. Additionally, currently, price movements continue to rise in this area. We can see the formation of an ascending triangle on the 4-hour time frame. If we draw the ascending triangle, it indicates that price movements will rise. After price movements continue in these regions, eventually breaking through and experiencing a pullback, there is a high probability of a significant upward movement. In fact, it is likely to rise to around 1.05. We have drawn the level of 1.05 based on past data. Furthermore, on the daily time frame, we have also drawn it because it gives us a more reliable result. As you can see, it has not been broken twice on the daily time frame, working as support when it was tested and as support and resistance afterward. Therefore, we wanted to identify this area as an important zone. As mentioned, we can say that we expect an upward movement in price with the breaking of the descending trend line and the start of the ascending trend line in this small trend. If we look at the moving averages, currently the 8-day moving average has crossed above the 20-day moving average. At the same time, price movements are currently above the 20-day moving average, and we can interpret these as positive signs. We want the next target, the 50-day moving average, to be broken to the upside in price movements. We also want this upward movement to be sustained. One of the main reasons for this is the upward break of the 200-day moving average. As you can see, it has worked as support in this area, and we can say that it is currently acting as resistance. If price movements break above the 200-day moving average, we can expect significant upward movements. Let's mention that here. Looking at our Bollinger Bands after the moving averages, currently, price movements have reached the middle level of the Bollinger Bands. After this level, we haven't seen a rise to the upper band due to the presence of an upward candlestick. It is possible to see an increase of approximately 13%. Additionally, in the resistance zone we have drawn, there is an approximately 5% increase. So, it may be beneficial to closely monitor this area. Moreover, we have already mentioned what will happen when the 0.94 level is broken to the upside. We continue our analysis with the Fisher indicator. Currently, there hasn't been an upward breakout, in fact, there has been a downward breakout, so we interpret it as a slight sell signal. The main reason for our interpretation as a slight sell signal is that it occurred at the 1.95 level. Because being above the 2 level gives us strong signals. Let's mention that here. Unless there is any upward breakout, we may see small declines or sideways movements in price. Of course, since there hasn't been a breakout, it is not possible to see a clear downward movement in price. Because we already have an upward trend. After analyzing the Fisher indicator, if we look at our WAV trend indicator, we can see that there has been a slight downward breakout just above 0, so we interpret it as a slight sell signal. In the coming days, there will likely be an upward breakout once again. It will give us a buy signal. We infer this from the fact that the volume in WAV trend has slowed down and the line has flattened rather than clearly declining. Therefore, it is probable that we will see an upward breakout in the coming days. Let's mention that here. After closing the WAV trend, let's finally examine our RSI indicator together. As you can see, RSI indicates that the uptrend is continuing. Currently, it is possible to draw a trend line on RSI as well. If we draw a trend line, we can say that RSI is continuing within the trend. And if it does not break below the trend, we can say that price movements may rise along the dotted line and can potentially reach attractive targets. From this point onwards, if buying is initiated or if buying is done from the 0.94 level, our first target is around 11 to 11.5%, which is quite close, and we can say that it can provide us with a good profit. And let's slowly come to the end of our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of Polygon coin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay informed about future videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.